Okay, so very good day to everybody. This is advanced programming practice, and in today's class, we'll discuss about the email app, especially with the SendGrid platform, how you send custom emails. Then, with the newspaper app, we'll discuss about how you'll go with articles app, URLs and views, edit, delete feature, the create page function. So, this is especially for you, my dear students and young researchers, and you can reach me at drkristonan@gmail.com. So before beginning the session, once again, let me thank God for giving me this opportunity to deliver this useful session to share my knowledge among my fellow national, international participants, students, and young researchers. Fine. So in this class, we'll have a short introduction towards email SendGrid platform, then the pricing of SendGrid, SendGrid new account, how you'll have the welcome screen with SendGrid. Then we'll compare SendGrid web application program interface versus the simple mail transfer protocol relay. Okay. So then we'll have SendGrid integrate platform. What are the updated settings available in SendGrid? Then we'll discuss about GitHub search, articles app, URLs and views, the articles page, then the edit and delete feature, and finally the updated articles page with the corrections involved. So at regular intervals, I'll be giving you some short videos to discuss the knowledge in our topic, right? So this is email. So with Django, of course, you know it's a programming language, very much easy to any beginner. So you can customize any piece of the website. But the problem is that it requires a bit more out of the box code than some competing web frameworks. So as and when you become much more experienced with web development, and of course Django's approach, you will find it more easy. So now we have to have our emails be actually sent to users, not just outputted to our command line console. So we need to sign up for our account at the SendGrid, and maybe you have to update the settings.py file. Okay. So Django doesn't care, what type of service you will really go through, but you can easily use like Mailgun or maybe any other service of your choice. So on the SendGrid homepage, click on the this large blue button. Okay, see plans and pricing. So so that you can see in SendGrid.com. So on the next page, you can scroll down the features. Okay, so in the left side you have like free, and you can also go for pro feature or maybe premium feature. Even you can go for try for free button. So here it's done. Okay, we have started SendGrid new account. So this is signup.sendgrid.com. Okay, so here you'll be having the username, password, confirm password, email ID, and you have to check on I'm not a robot, and you'll see the summary over here. So make sure that the email account that you use for SendGrid is not the same email account that you use for your super user account. Okay, so both are different. Okay, so otherwise there will be some problems. So finally complete the tell us about yourself page, but only thing you have to enter the company website. Okay, so maybe since maybe we can use like the URL of Heroku deployment, you can use this one. Okay, of course later you can change the setting. Okay, so on the bottom of the page, click on the get started button. So within that, as I told you, tell us about yourself, you will see company website is also there. You have to fill them. So SendGrid then presents with a welcome screen, welcome the username. Okay, so normally it provides like 3 different ways to send our first email. Okay, so we'll have like integrate using our web API or maybe SMTP relay. Okay, or maybe integrate with popular applications and build and send using marketing campaigns. Okay, so maybe you will go for integrate using a web API or maybe SMTP relay and click on the start button. Okay, so now we have another choice like web API or maybe SMTP relay. We'll try to use SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol, because it is a much more simplest feature and works well for our basic requirements. So maybe in a large scale website, you would use web API instead. Okay, so you should also note that verify my account banner on the top of the page. So maybe if you want that to go away, maybe log into the email account, maybe that you can use it, and maybe you confirm your account. Okay, then click on the choose button under the SMTP relay. Okay, in order to proceed. Okay, So here you'll choose the option. Okay. So recommended, this one SMTP relay for smaller projects. So one more screen you will have, okay, create a API key. So enter in a name for your first API key. So since we are using like newspaper app, maybe we can choose the name as newspaper. Then click on this create key button next to it. Okay. So the page will update and will be generating a custom API key in the part 1. And of course, SendGrid is really pushing us to use API keys, but it's okay. But even we can create a username and of course password for us, so we can use it with a SMTP relay. Okay, so that is what we want. So the username we have specified API key is the same for everyone, but the password it will be different for each of the account that you try to manage. So then you have to use the new username and password into the Django project. It's very, very simple. Okay. So within the newspaper project, select settings.py file, update the email backend in order to use the SMTP. So we already configured this once before. So the line should be definitely at the bottom of the file. So instead of outputting the emails to the console, we want to instead send them for real using the SMTP. So the code newspaper project settings.py, email host smtp.sendgrid.net, email host user, it is API key, email host password sendgrid_password. So the port 587 and you set the email use TLS to be true. Okay. So make sure to enter your own SendGrid email host password here. Okay. So SendGrid password is just a placeholder. So the local server should already be running with this point. If not, then you will go with Python manage.py run server to ensure it is running. Okay. So maybe you go to the SendGrid, integrate using the web API or maybe SMTP relay page, and maybe you select the checkbox next to I've updated my settings, and next one you click on this next verify integration. So if you click on this one as I'm talking about, okay, so you can see smtp.sendgrid.net. okay, the username, API key, password, it's a long password for security purpose, and you can click on the next verify integration. So navigate to the password reset form in the web browser at 127.0.0.1:8000/users/password reset. So type in the email address for your super user account. So this is different from the user. Okay. So do not use the email for your SendGrid account. Definitely it should be different. Okay. So fill in the form. Upon submission, it will be redirecting to 127.0.0.1:8000/users/password reset/done. So maybe if you can go and check your inbox, you will see a new mail from the webmaster@localhost. Okay. So the text should be the same as that of what you have outputted to the command line console previously. So final step, go back to the SendGrid page. So we have successfully tested the application. So maybe click on this verify integration. So click on this verify integration button in the middle of the page. So the button definitely after enabling it will become gray and it will be displaying checking for some time. Okay. Fine. So there are a lot of steps, but definitely our real world email integration is now started to working. So SendGrid, it worked. Fine. Then we'll go for GitHub Django. Okay. So we change the things to make it more personal. So maybe we'll go for some steps. Okay. This is how you try to customize all parts of the Django as needed. Okay. So since Django source code is already available in the GitHub, we can just search for it. Okay. So github.com/Django, you'll have this one. Okay. So use the GitHub search bar and maybe enter a few words from the email text. So maybe if you type, you are receiving this email, like you try to search, you will have this particular search page. Okay. So the first result is the one we want. It will show the code, okay, like Django/contrib, okay, /admin, templates, registration, password reset, email. Okay, so which means that in the contrib app, the file we want is called as the password reset email. So you will see this one, okay, you are receiving this email because you requested a password reset for your user account at the site name, the end block trans. Okay, so that will go, please go to the following page and choose a new password. Okay, so that you will say your password in case you have forgotten. So that's a username you will enter. Okay, and it will show thanks for using a site. Okay, finally the team, whoever. Okay, so we'll try to change it. We'll try to create a new password reset email.html file in the registration folder. So what you do, you exit the server by control and then C. Okay, and go for the new file. So within the news app $touch templates / registration / password reset email.html. So within the template / registration / password reset email.html. Okay, so you will have the load. Okay, I18n auto escape of trans high the username. Okay, so we see we have received a request to receive your password, reset your password. If you didn't make this request, you can safely ignore this email. Otherwise, click the button below to reset your password. So this is the reset link that you will have. Okay, and the end block reset link in auto escape. So this code, definitely it will be little bit scary enough, but let's break it down one by one. Okay, so in the top we'll try to load the template I18n, which means that the text is eligible to be translated into several multiple languages. So we are greeting the user by the name thanks to the user.get username. So then we'll try to go for built-in reset link in order to include the custom URL link. So you can go for the password management approach in the official Django documents even. So we'll try to update the email subject title also. So we'll try to create another file, password reset subject.txt. So in the command line, we'll go for news app $touch template / registration / password reset subject.txt. And you try to add the following line. Okay, password reset subject.txt file. Then reset your password. Okay, so 127.0.0.1.9000 /users / password reset. So you can go for checking your email and you'll have the new content and the subject. So within the articles / models.py, we will have from django.conf import the settings. From django.contrib.authentication import the get user model. From django.db import the models. Then from django.urls import the reverse. Okay. Then within the class article models.model, you will have title models.character field. The maximum you are going to set it to 255. Body models.text field. Date models.datetime field. So the auto now add equal to true. So then you specify models.foreign key, get user model, and on delete is equal to models.cascade. Okay. So define the string. Okay. So return self title. Define get absolute URL, return the reverse article detail. Okay. Then if you click on this individual article, you will see the title, body, and of course author being displayed, but not the date, because date was automatically added by the Django for us and that cannot be changed by the admin. Okay. So we can make the date editable in some more complex apps that it's common to have both the created at as well as updated at field. But in order to keep the things simple, we'll just have the date to be set upon creation by Django for us for now. Okay, so even though date is not displayed, still we are able to access it in the templates that can be displayed on the web pages. Okay, so we'll have like action, go, all the articles, 3 articles. Okay, so we see the article local news was created successfully. Okay. So the next step, you are going to configure the URLs and views. So we'll have the articles appearing at articles / and add a URL pattern for the articles in a project level urls.py file. So within the newspaper project / urls.py, from django.contrib import the admin, from django.urls import the path and include the URL patterns. Okay, so admin, that is admin.site.urls, users include users.urls. The users include django.contrib.authentication.urls, and we have a new line. Okay, so articles include articles.urls and you include the pages.urls. So next we try to create the articles / urls.py. Okay, so within the news $touch articles / urls.py. So this is the code we'll have with the URLs and views. So within the template slash articles dot articles list dot html. You extend the base dot html. The title you will have the articles. The block content for the article in the object list, you will have div class the card, div class the card header. Okay, span class you will have the article dot title. Okay, and span class text muted. Okay, so article dot date, div, close the div. Then we'll go with the div body, article body. Then close the div. Then div class the card footer. So header footer. Okay, and you specify the edit button and delete button. Okay, close the div, and br tag, end for content and end block content. So here in the front end, if you see 127.0.0.1:8000 slash articles, you will see this one, hello world. This is my first article. Edit, delete. And similarly, world news today. Some things happen around the world. Edit, delete. So everything, if you can see, by default, Django has displayed the date and time. Okay. Also local news, various mundane things in small town life. Date and time, edit, delete button. Here you see the user already logged in. So how we add edit and delete options? So we need new URLs, views and templates. So we'll start with the URLs. So we can take advantage of the fact that Django automatically adds a PK, primary key, to each of the database. So in the first article, if you see there, the PK is equal to 1, which means that articles /1/edit, and the delete route would be articles /1/delete. So in the code, we will see articles/urls.py. From Django.urls, import the path. From .views, import the article list view, update view, detail view, and now we have a new thing, delete view. Okay. So the URL patterns, path, the primary key, your article update view dot as underscore view, name is article edit, and similarly path in primary key, article detail view dot as underscore view, name equal to article detail. Then path in primary key, article delete view dot as underscore view, article delete. Okay, and path article view, article list view dot as underscore view, name equal to article list. Okay. So you will see this one, 127.0.0.1:8000 slash articles /1/delete. You will see, are you sure you want to delete hello world edited, the first post? Okay. So you will see confirm button. So we'll press for this delete, confirm button, red scary button for the delete, and you will be redirected to the articles page, which has only 2 entries. Already there were 3 entries. So first entry was actually deleted. You see second and third. So this is article page with 2 entries. So final step is the create page for new articles that we can do with the Django's create view. So our 3 steps are to create a view, create a URL, and create a template. So that is how it's very, very easy. So in the views file and create view, to the imports at the top, make a new class at the bottom of the file, article create view, that specify the model, template, and fields available. So within the template /base.html body, navigation class, so you'll have navbar expand. Okay, then you'll have navbar brand, the name, the newspaper. Okay, so maybe if the user is authenticated, means then it will go to auto navigation item. Okay, so you'll have plus new button. Okay, then close the unordered list, end if tag. Okay, and button class navigation bar toggler. Okay, type button. So within the front end, 127.0.0.1:8000 slash articles /4. So this is the 4th one. Okay, slash, you will see the user is logged in, plus new button is there. 4th article created by username. Okay, then the date and time. This really works. Edit button, delete button. Then you have link here back to all articles. So we see that the primary key is 4. Okay, so even though we are displaying only 3 articles, but by Django doesn't reorder the primary keys just because it has deleted 1 article. So it will keep them every time. It will try to keep them. So there are 4 of them. 1 was actually deleted, but still it will be having it as 4. Okay, so instead they hide the deleted fields because it makes them much more easier to maintain the integrity of the database, and of course to give the option to undelete later. So maybe within the current approach we will see. Okay, so click on the link for all articles. Okay, so maybe you can click on all articles to see the new articles page. Okay, so this is the three articles we see. World News Today, that was earlier the second one. Okay, the third one, okay, various mundane things. Then fourth article, this really works. Okay, so you can see this.